So things have turned a little bit sour at the Jersey Shore for me. I have a house there I've rented for the whole summer, and generally speaking, things have been pretty good. It's good people. There have been moments of bad at the shore. There's one. I'll just tell one story from the shore, actually. So, had a friend. He actually himself had a bad company, and he went to jail. But for a short amount of time, because he was able to join us the second weekend, so that's awesome. That's awesome. So, but the first weekend, you know, we built up a nice rapport. We were in a duplex. We still have, God bless him, I have 2 weeks left. But so we have a duplex. We don't really know the people who live upstairs, and so the first weekend that we got to know them, built up a rapport. My friend wasn't there the second weekend. He was. You know, it's our house. It's late at night. I think we were going to bed around that time, so people were, you know, lounging in their PJs, and my friend, who's there now finally, and his girlfriend, she's there. They're in their underwear, kind of lounging around. And this kid who thought that he was, you know, good friends with us, because like one weekend at the shore, and it's like bonded for life, you know. So so anyway, so he comes in. He just walks into our front door, and my friend says, "Wait a second, you know, we're in our, you know, we're not dressed. Who the hell are you?" And he says, "What are you talking about? Who the hell are you?" My friend says, "Well, I live here, so who the hell are you?" And the kid says, "Oh yeah, you live here? If you live here, where were you last week?" And my friend says, "Prison." So you can imagine there was some bad company, but I'll tell you what though, even though things can get a little interesting at the shore, it's not as bad as the company I keep at home, which is worse, because I live with the enemy. And she is 20 pounds of cat, and I hate her. I respect her because she's owned by my life partner and best friend, and so I respect her, but I hate her. And I'll tell you, one thing that is worse about her than the boys at the shore, for example, is she vomits on the floor. Yeah, which is gross. And I'll tell you what, the boys at the shore, they only vomit on their floor. They have not yet vomited on ours, so she's worse. And also, she sheds a lot. Fur. We have a black couch. Who has a black couch and a shedding cat? The good news is we have a black couch at the shore also, but the boys, they shave before they get here, so there's no shedding. The cat also, I hate her because she has a wonky eye, which I will now try to impersonate. It's something like this. And actually what's funny when I do that is when my roommate tries to do a snarl, you know, like Elvis or something, like that's the face she makes also. She's like, when she tries to do it, but that's a tangent. So anyhow, but I'll tell you, the thing is as much as I hate this cat, I have promised I won't kill her. Because that would be bad company. And, you know, killing animals is bad. But no matter what I could possibly do to her, I mean, she makes the litter box smell. And she claws at things. I can't really stand living with her. I'll tell you, I don't have a good history with pets. Actually, I have a very bad history with pets in general, so maybe it's not the cat, maybe it's me. I haven't thought about that until this moment. I'm having like a major like meta moment in front of all you nice people, but that, yeah, I'll tell you, I've had all kinds of funny things happen with pets, but the parakeets, listen, no matter what I could possibly do to Deja, it won't be half as bad as what we did to those poor parakeets growing up. They died of natural causes. I'll say I'm not an animal killer, actually, although I'd like to kill that cat, as we discussed. But I'm not a cat killer, and I'm not a parakeet killer. One of them died of natural causes, and actually, I must be an animal lover because I wanted to give it a proper burial. I'm from the Midwest, so we can do weird things like that, you know, give animals burials. And so I was going to bury this parakeet because they're small. I was going to bury it in a checkbox. Because it's the right size, and, you know, we had them lying around. So I put my parakeet in a checkbox with all good intentions, but the problem was it was December in Chicago. So that checkbox sat for a little while because I was adamant, I'm an animal lover, we've discussed this now, so I really wanted that checkbox to go in the ground in God's earth where it belonged, but it sat. So after a while, it was to the point where I even considered getting it taxidermy, and I'll tell you what, it cost $16 to taxidermy a parakeet. So now that parakeet sits at home still, and it keeps me very good company. And if Deja ever does anything to that parakeet, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be bad company.